So, does anyone here use a crock pot or a slow cooker? Well, I love my Kitchen Craft gourmet cooker. Your dinner is always waiting for you when you get home. Yep, that's a good sign when you come in. Right now, I think ours is a little different, and a difference makes it better. There's this lady in the company. She's been with them for like 25 years. Her name is Doris, and so Doris said, there's something wrong with this cooker, and she came up with this idea to have it taken apart so that when you're making, you make your soup, stews, and chilies on the top part, but then you can take that top part off, and then the bottom part you can use to make your grilled sandwiches. So you can have, soup and Sammy together, right? I love that. I love that about my gourmet cooker. So, and then the cleaning, she's like, then it's easy to clean your pot because it's very, comes right off and it's easy peasy to clean. So, yeah, that's one of the advantages of our gourmet cookers. Um, and then the extra hot plate, for your sandwiches. So, if you want to take it into, say, if you have a small space, like say maybe the boat or the RV, and it only takes up a small amount of room. And have you ever noticed, like when you come home and you got your slow cooker cooking, the whole house smells so delicious. Um, well, with ours, none of the vapor evaporates because our lid fits so tightly on that it keeps all the steam inside. So when you put that meatloaf in, when you come home, it hasn't shrunk up to be like the size of a little tiny meatball, right? It's still nice and plump, and it can, you know, feed, 47 people, right? So again, here we are with another advantage of our gourmet cooker. Um, Now, if have I told you guys that I had a Tuscan chicken cooking? Oh, I didn't. I forgot to mention that, did I? I'm sorry. Well, have you smelled it? No. That's because our lid fits so tightly that all the vapor stays inside and cooks the chicken. I'm going to show you. I'm going to take the lid off now. How does that smell? Yeah, now you can smell the garlic and the onions and the peppers. Yeah, and that chicken, it's just going to melt right off the bone. Absolutely, because all of the steam stays right in the pot and not in the air. All right, so with our vapors seal, it seals everything inside. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. So later on tonight, I'm going to be having dinner by myself, and you're all welcome to come back and join me. All right. My chicken will drop right off the bone. Only cost me like $7.60 to make that. So 9 o'clock tonight, come back and join me for dinner. All right. Um, the other thing about using that slow cooker is. You know that you have dinner waiting for you when you get home. You know that you have a healthy, nutritious, and delicious dinner all in one place, all at the same time, right? Yeah, that's what we're talking about here at Kitchen Craft. Absolutely. Saves money, saves time, keeps you on your diet so you're not blowing it with ordering a pizza. Yep. There you go. All right, so now all of ours comes with cookbooks and multiple DVDs for our cookware. So it shows you how to take care of everything. Kitchen Craft cookware, it works on gas, induction, and ceramic, electric. All right, so who has gas here? Does anyone have gas? Well, if you could, just take like 5 minute walk, that we would all appreciate that. Thank you. Sorry, I know, it was a bad joke. I got a lot of them. I'm so sorry. Okay, guys, now is the time to give you the prices and the free gifts, right? We all like free gifts. Who raise your hands? I know I like free gifts, absolutely. So, one more thing about the DVD. There's this thing called stack cooking that nobody else can do, and it's so cool because we can do it with Kitchen Craft. So let me give you a 1 second demonstration. So if you start off, we'll start with our 3-quart pot that we made, put our roast and potatoes and vegetables in. Then we're going to take our 2-quart and we're going to flip it on top right there. Okay, and that becomes like a Dutch oven. All right, so then you got the Dutch oven, but then when you're having dinner, you always like dessert afterwards, right? So we're going to take our 10-inch pot and we're going to put that on top, and that's the one that we baked our cake in. All right. So then from there, then I can take my 10.5-inch Freedom skillet and I'm going to add it to the top. So maybe for a souffle or gravy or, a spinach souffle or sweet potato souffle, whatever you have, you could put that on top. And you're like, well, people would think I'm like nuts. My family would think I'm crazy. But no, you're not going to cook like that all the time. But there are days that you would want to cook like that, say for holidays, for Christmas, birthdays, Easter, Thanksgiving, Super Bowl. There's just so many different times. I mean, our family, the Irish, and the St. Patrick's Day. Oh my God, it's a huge holiday. So I'm sure that you have those in your family too. And that's when something like that, and how that works is there's aluminum in our pots, and then so it starts to from the bottom pot, the heat rises through the aluminum, and then you have the iron, and it goes up like a chimney, right? So then so the heat is traveling up. It could go up 4 degrees. There's only like 4 degrees difference from the bottom to the top. Okay, so we can stack it 4 high. And then, we have the surgical steel that, covers everything, so everything is absolutely sanitary and clean, so you don't have to worry about that. So isn't that a neat thing? I mean, I just think that's so cool. Okay,